best of 12 as Ratchanok Intanon, the number 10 seed, takes on Nguyen Thuy Linh of Vietnam in what is a much anticipated matchup with the 2013 champion in action. We look at the draw, and as you see there, this is the third quarter, and Nguyen Thuy Linh, having booked her place just earlier, will face Mia Blichfeldt in round 2, and the winner of this match between Thailand and Vietnam will see Kirsty Gilmore in round 2 after she secured her place fairly easily, 21-5, 21-12 in the first round. And well, potentially an Intanon Nguyen Thuy Linh third round clash, which would be one for the ages, I'm sure, has always been, but Ratchanok Intanon has plenty to get through before that. But one of the players who's always a favorite as soon as she steps onto court, Ratchanok Intanon. She's been playing badminton for such a long time. One of the stalwarts on the tour. Yet impressive that she has held on to this top 10 label for so long as she has. That's the quality of Intanon. And well, Nguyen Thuy Linh, also someone who's been on tour for a long time, and one who can create an upset on any given day. So this one is an enticing one, isn't it?
Yeah, Vietnam's sort of big badminton hope, isn't she? Nguyen Thuy Linh, and what is she? Late 20s now as well. Intanon's got to be 30 odd. We'll see the profiles in a moment, but they've been on the tour a long time. Surprises me they haven't met more times.
Yeah, just twice. Exactly. Ratchanok Intanon, 30 years old now, from Yasutan in Thailand, ranked number 10 in the world. But she was a top world number 1 player back in April of 2016 is when she reached the summit. Has a win-loss record of 17-12 this year, so 59% of matches won. In the first round, it's 8-4. As you see her record at the World Championships, this is of course her most recent record, where she's had 2 third-round exits. And the last time she was in the quarterfinals was back in 2021. But what, you know, is the most impressive thing about her is how she won the 2013 World Championship as just a mere teenager and just took the entire badminton world by storm. 27-year-old Nguyen Thuy Linh from Phu Tho in Vietnam, ranked 22 in the world. Highest ranking is 18, which she got to in July of this year. Has a win-loss record of 13-11. So 59% of matches won for her too. In the first round, it's a lot tighter, 5-6. As you see there, first round exit in the previous edition. And round of 32, which was the second round in 2022. It is her 6th World Championship appearance, and that tells you how long she's been there. Nguyen Thuy Linh, but Ratchanok Intanon making her 11th World Championship appearance. So this is going to be an interesting one, but you know, a moment to just sort of relish how long we've had Intanon on the circuit for.
Yeah, and that's a great way of putting it. One of the most exciting young players to have come through the game at that age. I mean, 3 times World Junior Champion consecutively, which her countryman Viditsan also did, which is amazing for Thai badminton. It just shows you the quality of juniors coming out of Thailand. Champion here 12 years ago. I mean, that's what a story it'd be if she goes deep into this tournament here this week. I mean, there's questions over whether she's sort of peaked and she's on the way down. I think it's fair to argue. She is only 30, however. There's still plenty of badminton left in her, we hope, because she's one of the most beautiful players to watch. She just graces the court. There's light footwork and terrific racket skills. She's just a joy. And how much do we miss those battles with Tai Tzu Ying over the years?
I was just going to say, because, you know, with Tai Tzu Ying going retired, well, she hasn't officially retired, but not playing as much. She's the last one of that kind of skill set remaining, where she just uses that technique, like makes it look like it's, you know, part of her breath work. Just such a delight to watch.
Yeah,
Ratchanok Intanon to serve.
Her opponent here today is in pretty good form. She's had some good results, and it could be a real challenge for Intanon, depending on the fitness levels. If she's just behind where she used to be in terms of speed and power and strength and stamina, importantly, she could be pushed here today. This could be an interesting one.
Well, the head-to-head stands at 1 win apiece. The last time they met was back at the German Open back last year in the quarterfinals, and it was Nguyen Thuy Linh who won that, beating Intanon in straights, 13 and 15. And you've got to go back to the US Open in 2023 to see when Intanon beat Nguyen. And that took Intanon 3 games to beat Nguyen, so it's always been a tough encounter for Ratchanok Intanon to play this lady. Interesting to see how this match takes shape. Then missed that. Oh, she's challenged it.
Ratchanok challenges called out.
Well, the previous point was won by a line call, well, not a line call, but it hit the line. I always find it fascinating that players challenge so early in a match. Waste that challenge opportunity.
She must be pretty certain, though, to want to challenge this early. She must think that she has a pretty good chance that it's clipped the line.
Well, all eyes on that big screen for the players.
That's well out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 2-1.
That's an interesting challenge for Intanon. Fortunately, it didn't go her way. And so she's got a single challenge remaining. A little bit of insight into how the players have been getting ready for this tournament. I mean, they've been here a couple of days already in Paris. A lot of the Asian players came in on the Thursday or the Friday, because there's also the jet lag to contend with. And they've been training the last 2 days, had a feel of the court. The arena has been opened up to them Saturday and Sunday, Bobby, and they've had a chance to really get a feel of the court and the playing conditions.
Yeah, and it's you can see it by the style of the play so far today as well. Everyone looks pretty settled, and I think that just highlights the importance of having that opportunity to have a hit beforehand. And of course, the big warm-up hall, practice hall, connected to the building as well. So they'll be in there for a good couple of hours before their match with coaches and physios, getting into that stride, into that rhythm.
Service over. 3-0.
Talked about Intanon having struggled with form a little bit this season, but Nguyen Thuy Linh also hasn't had the best or the easiest time. Her last tournament was the Canada Open, which was back in July, because she struggled with injury.
Yeah, lost to the Japanese,
Service
didn't she, in the final?
Correct. And she hasn't played since on the World Tour, so it's been a little bit of a timeout for her too.
I think that's quite common too amongst certain players, where you've got these players that are playing now 20, 25 and even more tournaments in the calendar year, which is a massive increase in the number of tournaments played in a year compared to even 10-15 years ago, where it was probably half that. So I remember looking at stuff going into the Rio Olympics, and players were playing more like 10-12 tournaments max, and now it's the odd player played more, but now it's all 25 odd tournaments a year, and it's when to choose that training block to go home, to reset, to practice and try new things, because you've got to evolve, you've got to change certain things, work on certain things, whether it's in the gym or on court. And if you're on the road competing all the time, there's not really that opportunity to do it properly. So I think it really helps certain players, and other players relish the chance to play.
3.
It's a good start by Intanon. 7-3 up, 4 straight points.
Lovely hold. That backhand up the line.
Service over. 4,
But
7.
I always find it interesting when players, you know, decide to do that training block or that hold before a major tournament like a World Championship. I thought that at that point, what you want to try and do, from my opinion, is get competitive match action. But a lot of, you know, it depends, of course.
Yeah, certainly with our team at home, that's typical. They'll have a big training block right before a big tournament, actually.
Okay.
So 5,
I think
7.
that gets to a point where playing competitive matches becomes almost second nature, and it's just a case of fine-tuning certain things in the match with the coach.
Yeah.
Getting used to the conditions cannot be done until you get there anyway, and so having that chance at home for a period of weeks
Service
to really
over.
fine-tune yourself physically.
8,
And if there's
5.
something that's not been working, to then have a chance to work on it for a few days or a couple of weeks makes a bigger difference than playing the competitive match. That's certainly what a lot of the teams seem to feel.
Which is why I also
Service
thought
over.
Lee Zijia's
6,
decision to
8.
return at a tournament like the World Championships after such a long time off was a very interesting one. Choosing to come back at this kind of level when you've not played for as long as he has.
7,
It's a brave
8.
choice.
Yeah, it is brave, and I guess if he's fit and ready, then there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing, and of course with the huge amount of ranking points, I mean, this and the Olympic Games has got the biggest amount of ranking points available. Chance to get to a latter stage here is huge for your
8, 0.
it affects everything. It can bolster your ranking position, of course, which then puts you in a seeded position at certain events on the international stage. Maybe it's a way to qualify for the World Tour finals, you know, top 8 in your discipline at the end of the year for some, which again, even more prize money. So then, you know,
It's so many things that have layered, stacked up.
Yeah, and if you're, for example, in the top 3 in the world, you don't want to be 3, you want to be 1 or 2 to avoid
9,
that
8.
opposite player, the best player in the world, in the draw until the final at the next tournament. And so, and there's a lot of that sort of layering going on.
Nguyen Thuy Linh taking the lead
Service
for the
over.
first time since 2-1
9, 0.
this match, but then just losing it just as quickly. 9-all.
Intanon still, it's gone wide, but she's still so light on her feet, so fast
10,
with that initial
9.
footstep, that split movement, even at 30 years old. Might have been creeping wide.
Oh, beautiful. Lovely
11,
strike
9.
by
Interval.
Nguyen Thuy Linh. It's that cross-court angle from the back court. 10-9 up. (11-9) up. 9 minutes played.
เสร็จแล้วพอเขาบุกปุ๊บรับเนี่ย
2-point advantage
ดึงจังหวะแล้วคราวนี้จังหวะในเกมรับของเรา พอพี่เมย์รับแล้วพี่เมย์คุมจังหวะเข้ามาตรงกลางไม่ต้องบีบเพราะเขารอจังหวะดึงหลังยันกลับหลังแล้วลูกที่มันเทิร์นออกไปของเรามันไม่ถึงดังนั้นคุณภาพในการออกลูกของเราตอนนี้เป็นรองเพิ่มที่มาให้ถึงก่อนไม่ต้องรีบร้อนรีบออกลูกเพราะไม่งั้นลูกมันลอย
Go to 20
คุมประมาณสัก 7-8 ไม้แรกครับที่ออกอะพยายามคุมสปีดลูกให้ได้นะเน้นคุณภาพ 8 ไม้
Coach, return to your chair. On court. Ratchanok. 11-9. Play.
Yep, missed it. Ratchanok Intanon's just
12-9.
missing those sidelines a little bit at the moment. And this is a nice little run by Nguyen Thuy Linh. 3 points in a row. Picks it up from the mid-game interval. She's doing really well controlling these exchanges.
13-9.
Yeah, that was great control. I think Intanon probably went a little bit too hard here. Dangerous, hitting hard, cross court.
Oh,
Service over.
that's a
Oh, right,
beautiful
wasn't it?
shot.
10-13.
And that's trademark Intanon with the cross court. Round the head.
Oh, terrific. Oh, what a rally that was.
11-13.
Thought Thuy Linh has done really well to stay in that with some quality shots, but Intanon's control, when she's physically under loads of pressure here, was just exquisite.
Yeah, the net roll sort of setting it up beautifully for the smash.
Thank you.
Still 2-point difference. Nguyen Thuy Linh carved out a 4-point lead earlier, not so long ago.
Play. Service over. 14-11.
It's nicely played by the Vietnamese. See how Intanon was struggling to get back in position, being sent the wrong way. Just that tiny deceptive shot.
$15-11.
Intanon's on the back of 2 first-round exits in China and Japan. Looking to avoid 3 in a row. Right now it's Nguyen Thuy Linh who's just staying ahead. And Intanon has, you know, she's persisted on that left-hand side. Trying to play the forehand of Nguyen Thuy Linh, but that shuttle has landed out more times than not.
Yeah, I wonder whether there is a
Service
little
over.
drift in there, or she just doesn't have her timing quite
12-16.
right, because she's leaking errors, Intanon.
Well, there is, I've seen the shuttle sort of curve in when it goes left to right, when the shuttle's coming towards the near end. But this, you know, obviously there's one down the far end as well.
13-16.
Ah, missed it.
Service over. 17-13.
Intanon not quite at her complete best. Some of these shots just lacking that quality. We've seen moments where even at pace she pulls out something with the highest quality, so she's still very capable, of course. There's just an instinct, a magical touch about her sometimes, Intanon.
The best finish of the season came at the start, towards the start of the year, where she won the Indonesia Masters title, of course. Then she also got to the semi-finals of the Malaysia Open.
Service over.
And the Malaysia Masters slightly later on.
14-17.
So I think the first 5 months we saw a really nice side of Intanon, but she's dipped a little bit in terms of form since that Malaysia Masters. Nice. Just catches the line.
15-17.
Maybe she does need to play that right-hand side of the court a little bit more. Ratchanok Intanon, 2-point game now. Still has a chance here.
Clever shot from Thuy Linh.
Wow.
Good setup.
Service over.
It's a lovely little shot.
18-15.
Nguyen Thuy Linh. I'm sure the drift helping her a little bit, but does well to find the back court there.
Yeah, there was a slice drop shot in the rally. Really then put Intanon on the back foot from that point, and it's a great sign of confidence for players to have that variation. It's easy to sort of just throw your arm through the shot and make it go straight, but to slice it and keep it straight and do it well and build the rally from there is a real confidence builder.
Well, look at that. 2 points away from taking this first game. Should certainly be feeling good about her play at the moment. Nguyen Thuy Linh, 19-15 up.
Service over. 16-19. Change.
It's just been a bit wild, hasn't it, at times from Intanon. She's very much in the rally. That was
16.
in a good position, better than neutral, and to miss the court.
She's struggling with that left side. She really is. 4 game points. That one's landed in.
That drifted back in, it looked like.
17-20.
A little bit of right to left drift. 'Cause I thought when it came off the racket it was going to go out wide.
And I think even Nguyen was surprised that it landed in.
Game.
One of the mistakes
First game won by
proving
Nguyen,
costly for
21-17.
Ratchanok Intanon, and it is Nguyen Thuy Linh who's taken the first game, 21-17. Intanon, the number 10 seed here, just not able to find the lead after 8-all in this opening game. Has been trailing from that point. That's Nguyen Thuy Linh who takes it in 19 minutes, 21-17.
But you must patient. You understand? Sometimes you break, change shuttle or something. Sometimes you don't want to change. Why you have to change? Oh, no need. You just want to break your focus. This one thing. Second thing, after hit you are ready. After hit you don't stop. Hit ready. Oh, hit ready. Hit ready. You understand? Second thing. How many times you got point here? always sometimes deep, sometimes long. Like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, understand, yeah, okay. Oh, focus, no problem. Take time first. Yeah. Any problem?
เราออกลูกได้แต่เรามองเล่นต่อถ้าเราลูกที่เราใช่เราลูกตรงไม่เป็นไรแต่เราจังหวะในการที่เราไม่ต้องแหลมเราแจกข้างหัวไปให้เขาทุกที่ดีกว่าพอเราแหลมปุ๊บออกลูกแทนปุ๊บเนี่ยเขาโจมตีแล้วคราวนี้เราไม่ได้ทำความพร้อมในการที่จะเล่นต่อถูกไหมแต่ตรงเนี้ยเราแค่ระมัดระวังส่วนใหญ่เขาไม่ได้ให้พี่เมย์ถอยมาป้องลูกใช่นู่นโอ้โหสูงด้านโอเวอร์เฮดพี่เมย์บิดตัวหน่อย
For 20 seconds. For 20 seconds.
ถ้าสมมติแหลม
Thank you, coach. Ratchanok, on court. Second game. Level. Play.
Game 2, Nguyen Thuy Linh to serve. She's taken the first game 21-17. Change of ends. Will be interesting to see how Ratchanok responds.
Service over. 1 love.
That bit of sideways movement we saw at the end of the first game, that kind of explains why Intanon was, you said, that left side she's missed a few, and I think that's the reason, just sort of drifting out into the tram line slightly. And there was one, wasn't there, that hung out to the right and seemed to come back in, and even Thuy Linh didn't expect it to come back, and it did.
Yeah. Well, we've seen it on the near end a little bit more, where it's swerved in a little bit when they go for the down-the-line shots. Haven't seen the errors as much on the far end until this game, until this match, where Ratchanok obviously is trying to play the lines.
Service over. 1, 2, please.
Making the error on that left-hand side.
Thank you.
But for both these women, it's also, I think, a fitness test. We talked a little bit about Nguyen Thuy Linh struggling with injury after Canada Open, but also Ratchanok through the year has on and off struggled with injury, taken time off the tour to find her fitness back.
Oi. Brilliant. From Nguyen.
2-0.
A bit of a loose shot from Intanon there. I don't think that was the quality she was looking for.
Oh, missed it.
3-2.
Looking for the net roll.
Some of these points, the margins have been really fine, haven't they?
Yeah.
Just an inch higher or an inch left or right. Great defense from the Vietnamese.
4-2.
That really caught Intanon off guard. She hit that cross smash and it came straight back over her head.
She was able to control that still.
2.
Even though Ratchanok Intanon had stepped up the pace in that exchange, she got a little bit more aggressive with her shots. You see the defense and the placement.
Tremendous. That cross defence, whether it's a block or the relift, has been played superbly by this woman. Paying the price.
Service over.
Simply a bad shot choice there from
3-5.
Thuy Linh.
She hasn't had the best record against top 10 players this year or in 2024. You'd have to go back to 2023, the last time she was able to beat a top 10 player was at the China Masters, where she beat Marin in 3 games. She hasn't been able to do so since. But that's the quality she does have, if she is able to get the better of the big names.
Good rally, good attack, relentless from Intanon.
4-5.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Once you've done it once, or you have the belief you can do it, you can do it all the time. It's just consistency, putting it all together.
Quickly. Okay. On course.
Stretched her. She just got out of position. She just stretched herself a little too far, but it was just out of position.
Play.
She's played a top 10 player 4 times this year. Nguyen Thuy Linh lost all 4 in straight games. 2 against Yamaguchi, 1 against An Seong, 1 against Wang Ji.
Treating.
It's important to note that when she did play Ratchanok Intanon back in 2024, Intanon was not a top 10 player at that point. She had dipped in rankings a little bit.
Yeah, I remember when she fell off. I was delighted she got back, because there were moments when I wasn't sure she was going to make it back to the top 10.
Oh, lovely.
Service over. 5-6.
It's a great slice, isn't it?
Service over. 7-5.
It's been a good
nice pickup, yeah.
Service over.
Lovely touch. It's been a good variation of serve from both of them, actually, throughout the match as well. Just mixing up the angles, going slightly higher or slightly wider. Cat and mouse stuff, these 2 players.
1-point game. That's landed out. Oh, she missed an opportunity there, because Nguyen Thuy Linh was nowhere near the back line.
Yeah, that's bread and butter stuff for Intanon. She'll really feel disheartened. She's missed, what, 5 or 6 when she's really been on top of the rally now?
Yeah. She's missed her lines. You just compare that to the accuracy of Thuy Linh's shot making. And it makes it even more obvious that Intanon is just not being able to play with same placement, with the same accuracy, with the same angles. It's a 3-point lead now for Nguyen Thuy Linh again.
Good shot.
Service over.
Well, considering Intanon's been inside the top 10 for so long and all the way up to the top, in fact, she doesn't have the best record when she loses the first game, it looks. There are many players that are happy going to 3, and so you see stats like after losing the first game, they still come back and win matches a lot of the time. Well, she wins her matches less than half of the time after losing the first.
And I think it's more so now because it obviously is so much bigger of a physical demand for her to play 3 games. Oh, that's a stunning shot from Intanon.
8-9.
Take a look at that. Just look at the control on that.
That is brilliant, isn't it? That's a lovely skill she has. The fast racket, and then at the last moment slows it all down and turns the shuttle at the same time.
Ooh. Try to change his serve.
Intanon,
Backfired a little
Ratchanok
bit.
changes. Called out.
It's called out. She'll challenge it, but I think that did land out from where we're sitting. That's what it looks like. Try to change it to that short, flatter serve, going to the far side. Look at that. Yeah, it's landed out. Unsuccessful with the challenge.
Unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Yeah, we just noticed
Service
that
over.
there'd been some good
10-8.
variation in serving.
Play.
They're obviously finding that it's an effective sort of weapon. There's another one, slightly unorthodox, a little bit of deception on the serve. Compare that to, say, Yamaguchi, who just strolls up and skies it to the ceiling and says, OK, go on then, hit me from here.
Try and hit it.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-10, please.
Well, it's too close to call at the moment. 1-point game. Intanon doing well to stay within touching distance of her opponent. But the same could be said about Nguyen Thuy Linh because she's held on to this lead since 2-all. In the second game, having taken the opening game, that's a big sort of
9-10.
psychological advantage to have. So hold on, stay ahead, keep the pressure on your opponent.
Oh,
Wow, Ratchanok Intanon, just as I say, that levels the score for the first time since 2-all. Both look a bit tired. See them taking time between the serves. No, missed that completely.
11-10, interval.
So, Ratchanok Intanon goes into the break with a 1-point lead, with a narrow lead. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah, and there's just a little bit of erratic play at times. More from Intanon than Nguyen Thuy Linh, but I guess we've kind of grown to expect that a little bit from her.
Second thing,
When she puts it all together, that's when she's a real well beater. But
sometimes
Intanon
you give hard position,
not looking
sometimes you block and then
completely
you're not
free
ready.
flowing at the moment.
How many times? 3, 4 times. You understand? This way after you push, you always ready. Enough. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. She just give up. Everything.
Go
up to you.
to 20
She just give up.
seconds.
She
Go
just
to
lock,
20
lock.
seconds.
But when she have chance and then kill, she don't have chance then lock again. You understand? Yeah. Hey, focus.
Thank you, coach.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Players on court. Ratchanok.
Interesting bit of analysis from Nguyen Thuy Linh's coach. He's talking about Ratchanok giving up quite quickly.
I don't think Intanon's the sort of player, especially these days, to... We talked about the attributes of Chen Yufei earlier.
Yeah.
She'll dig deep, she's very consistent, she's almost textbook, there's not a lot of wild creativity. Intanon's the opposite, almost. Intanon is flamboyant, tries these crazy shots. They often come off, but when they don't, she's almost gambled, got it wrong, and therefore there's no point sort of fighting back because you're in such a bad place in the rally. And so that's what I think the coach was alluding to Thuy Linh, saying that when you do this, she's not going to put up that fight. She's just going to let that one go and try for the next one.
Next attempt. Intanon challenging. She was unsuccessful, remember, in the earlier challenge. She just has a single challenge remaining. It's called in. She's decided to challenge it. It's in.
Challenge unsuccessful.
It's an unsuccessful challenge.
No challenges
And she has
remaining.
no challenges remaining.
12,
We're about
11.
halfway through the second
Right.
game. Now that's interesting. It brings back to your point of why did she challenge so early in the second game? Compare that to
over.
Nguyen, who still has 2 in the bag.
12-0.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it gets, let's say it gets to 18-all, 19-all,
It's a crucial point.
and there's a crucial point that your opponent thinks they've hit the line or something. You wish you had a challenge left. I mean, I think it was 1-all in the first game as well. She used a challenge. It was bizarre, in my opinion.
12.
And now you see Nguyen Thuy Linh just a little bit dip in attention and alertness. The mistakes creeping in a little more. That's a good
Service
shot.
over.
Completely caught
13-all.
Intanon out. Read the serve well.
Well, I was just looking at how deep the shot was from Intanon. Did she get a good length? And as the shuttle sailed past her, she wasn't looking at where the shuttle went. She was, I think, looking at the same thing. How did I get beaten from there? And she must have realised she didn't quite get it to the back.
14-13.
It's just that she's not being allowed to make the kind of shots, both because of the conditions and also the pressure coming from Nguyen. She's just not being allowed to play that natural game that she enjoys, and that kind of throws her into a rut a little bit.
Service over.
Yeah, it does. When
14.
you're off balance, when you're stretching for the shuttle, when you're taking it a bit late, you don't have that opportunity to be creative or skillful or time to try and send your opponent the wrong way.
Yeah.
And credit to Nguyen Thuy Linh today for keeping Intanon on the back foot, so to speak. At least for a lot of the time.
It's well defended.
Service over. 15.
That's brilliant
14.
because, again, Intanon looks like she's really in the driving seat in the rally. And a gritty defence from Nguyen Thuy Linh.
Ooh. I thought the first shot, the
16,
earlier shot would have been
14.
going out, but I think Nguyen paid it because maybe there's a drift.
Yeah, that drift we've said
Yeah.
is coming from the right to left as you look down at the main camera, and so the shuttle might have stayed in court with the drift, so clever to take it.
Yeah.
Again, Intanon, though, squandering another big chance.
So 2 points ahead, 5 away from a famous win. Nguyen Thuy Linh. Oh, lovely.
she's playing
17,
as
14.
well as I think I've seen her play.
No, but she just sort of upped the tempo there, put it a little bit more aggressive. You know, I think she too senses that she has a chance here, a real opportunity here.
Yeah, there are times when I think sometimes her best chance has to be this game. If it goes to 3, the opponent's going to come back, and I don't think that's the case. I think every one of these games will be a similar, played in a similar style. That's gone wide as well.
18,
She's missed her lines
14.
today completely, Ratchanok Intanon, more often than not.
Yeah, there's just been probably 10–15% less consistency from Intanon than she'd be happy with, and that's leaking a few points every game. And it's the thing, she can do that.
Yeah.
And yet, how many times
15,
It's just not come
versus
yeah.
how many errors?
It's just not come frequently enough. The winners and the shots of that quality. That one's
Service
out.
over.
The inconsistencies
19,
continue, and Nguyen Thuy
15.
Linh now just 2 away from taking out a top 10 seed. Well, we've seen it happen before today, where the underdog has grabbed the winner. Can we see it happen again?
Service over.
Yeah.
16,
Good to close it out.
19.
Makes a mistake, misjudges the height on the shuttle. 3 points ahead still.
It's a really good opportunity to perhaps progress through to the round of 16 for any one of these players we've seen so far. I mean, Nguyen Thuy is looking good. She's got Blickfeld in the round of 32. The winner of this one playing Kirsty Gilmore next, who took out Mohamed Rafi earlier
That's in.
comfortably.
Yep.
17, 19.
But I think Gilmore, Intanon, or Nguyen will all feel pretty confident
Yeah,
that they can get through to face
pretty
either
open, yeah.
Blickfeld or Nguyen Thuy.
yeah.
Play.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. That's a lovely
Service
shot.
over.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
20.
I mean,
Match
that was
point,
cool, calm and
17.
collected.
Yeah, that hugely confident shot, because she's stretched, she's going around the head, she's off balance. To then place something that needed a deft touch.
So 3 match point opportunities for Nguyen Thuy Linh.
Service over.
It was just too much of a stretch to get back.
18,
Yeah, she went
20.
for it again. Didn't come off this time.
Still has 2 match points. Does well to keep it flat.
Oh, that's lovely. Again, deceptive, the backhand from Nguyen.
Ratchanok trying her level best to stay in this.
Turning out to be one of the best rallies we've seen as well. Last chance, of course.
Game.
She's found the line!
And no challenges.
And Ratchanok has no challenges left. That would have been a crucial challenge. But Nguyen Thuy Linh, on her second match point opportunity, sees off Ratchanok Intanon, the number 10 seed. in straight games, 21-17, 21-18. We always thought this was going to be a interesting clash. And Nguyen Thuy Linh delivers on the big stage. 45 minutes played. What a win.
21-18.
Well, I think I was called a little bit crazy yesterday when I said that she's likely to beat Intanon today by some of my colleagues. I'm not going to mention who, but yeah, she was brilliant today, in fairness. She elevated her game. Intanon was off her game. But that was gritty from Nguyen. It was creative and flamboyant when she was attacking, but she dug deep in defence. And worked harder in defence than I think Intanon did, and deserves this.
100%. It is Nguyen Thuy Linh who is through to the second round. It's Ratchanok Intanon, the number 10 seed, who bows out, and we've seen quite a few upsets already on day one of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025. What a win that was for Nguyen Thuy Linh. And it is a match of the day that's coming up here on court 2, men's singles. And the world number 1 will take center stage, Shiyu Chi taking on Lakshya Sen. That's what's coming up.
This is the beautiful city of Paris, capital of France, and the venue for the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships. We're on the opening day of competition here on court 2, and into our 7th match of proceedings. Shiyu Chi gunning for that World Championship, the top